gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken.
Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to Anchorage for my appointment. I'm going to see a neurologist. I've had some weird eye things and possibly pressure in my brain, just if you're new here. So I am headed to Anchorage to just have like a consult and kind of see what they want to do. I have no idea. It could be anything from like go home and watch it to possibly doing a lumbar puncture. So I'm a little bit nervous about it, but the morning went actually really well. It felt so weird to just get me ready for the airport. Even Addison was like talking about stuff for Landon. I was like, oh, actually Landon's not going with me this time. Just going from like the ticket gate downstairs to upstairs, I was like, all I have is my backpack. What? Like I normally have like a wheelchair with us. I have bags for Landon and he's always with me, so it just feels so weird. I also am going to use this time, if things go well, I guess, to just relax. I actually took a trip last winter to Anchorage and I just got away for a few days and relaxed and didn't have mom duties, and it was so resetting and refreshing for me. My fuse was just run so low because of everything we went through with Landon, and I just felt burnt out. And I've been trying to be better about just like stepping away from the house when I can by myself, even if it's just to go to Costco by myself, or if I just go sit in the van and go on Instagram Live. Like I just try to step away a little bit more. And that has really helped. But I don't know, things have just been crazy, and with the stress of what's going on with me, I just feel a little burnt out. So I decided to schedule a couple days there and use it to relax and use it to, you know, just spend time on me. So we'll see how things go. I basically bought a round trip, but like it could be a one-way ticket, because if they do want to do a lumbar puncture, it makes me a little bit nervous about like flying back. Because if you guys remember when Landon had his, about 4 days after, he got very, very sick. He got this crazy headache. He was like sick to his stomach. We tried getting on the plane, had to get off the plane because he was so sick, ended up in the ER. Like it was very crazy, and I'm pretty sure it was all because he had a lumbar puncture, and they can take a few days to like give you that crazy headache. Anyways, I'm just hanging out here at the airport. I have like another hour, I think, before we board, and it feels so weird to just sit here.
Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
All right, I am here. I went and got the rental car, obviously, because that's what I'm in. They had Broncos for rental cars, and I legit almost went back in to see if I could rent one, because at first when they came out, the new Broncos, I was kind of like, they kind of look all like too fancy for a Bronco. But then I was like, the more I saw them, the more I was like, that's a really cute car. I could totally drive that as a mom car. But it only fits 5 and there's 6 of us in the family. Doesn't seem very realistic for us. I pulled up to the hotel and I can't technically check in for like 3 hours. So I texted Adam and told him I was gonna get a bite to eat and some coffee because I have not had enough coffee today. And there's a place across the street called Bear Paw, and I've actually wanted to try it because I stay at this hotel often and I've seen it. Anyways, we're gonna meet there for lunch and grab something to eat. I'm pretty hungry. My appointment is, I have to leave in about 2 hours, so it'll be a perfect amount of time to grab some food, some coffee. That's all. I'm basically just trying to keep my mind busy right now because I'm just nervous. So I probably could go see if they had a room available right now, but I hate to be one of those people. Don't know why. I just don't want to be an inconvenience. I have a funny story. So I go to like get on the plane. I had to ask the guy to move because I was like on the window seat. And so like I get in there and I am very introvert, and like I will talk your ear off if there's like a conversation going. Like I will talk. But like if someone's not gonna spark a conversation, I'm not gonna talk. So we literally just sat there like this the whole flight. I felt like I kind of sensed that he was like going through a difficult time, and I'm like, what do I say? What do I do? I don't want to say the wrong thing. And then I just never said anything. I wish I did that more. I wish I was like bold enough to like talk to people, because he could have vented. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna go ahead across the street and get a table. It is like right lunchtime, so hopefully the wait isn't too long. I had a wonderful lunch with Adam. It was very nice to see him. It's always nice to see Adam and Sherry. They're just such kind people. But if you don't already follow them, now is the time. I am so big on like, if I have a platform, I want to use it to like help other people. I don't have a competitive bone in my body unless you tell me I can't do it because I'm a girl. Then all the competitive bones come out. But I'm not competitive. I would rather see me and all my friends grow than for me to get all of the growth. I'm actually gonna go hang out with Sherry tonight after my appointment. I'm gonna go check into the hotel, and then I think I'm gonna bring dinner over there. It'll be nice to visit with her. So if you don't follow them, go follow them. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. Go click it. Go just give them a sub. Okay, go subscribe to their channel. They're just such real people, and in the realm of like YouTube, that's very hard to find like good-hearted people. They did offer me one of their vehicles, but I feel like I have used them so much while I was down here, and rental cars are finally back down to like $35 a day, and it just makes me feel better that like if I crash it, it's not, I don't know, I just deal with the insurance company and I don't have to like put them out of a vehicle. It's not COVID, I just choked on my own spit. All right, my appointment is actually not for like 35 minutes, but I got done at lunch and I didn't really have enough time to check into the hotel. I do want to talk a little bit on how I'm feeling, because I know it seems like I'm handling things well and it's not a big deal, but that's just kind of my way of coping with stuff, is like I think of all the happy things and the good things. I don't think this appointment is going to be like a drastic appointment, but it potentially could be, because it is stuff that's going on with my brain. If you are new here, let me fill you in.
I have had some weird things, like when I look up, I see these little shadows, not all the time, mostly just at night, sometimes during the day, and sometimes they're even like straight out in front of me, but they're different when they're straight out in front of me. They're like clear, I don't know, circular things. I went to the eye doctor. They told me that I had something going on with my optic nerve. Told me if I had any changes that I need to go see my doctor. I went and saw my doctor. She did an MRI thinking I probably had a brain tumor, because I have brain tumor symptoms. There's no brain tumor, thankfully, but I do have brain tumor symptoms. The MRI showed that I have pressure on my brain, which is like too much fluid.
I've joked that because this is how I process things, not everybody processes things, and it's okay how you do, but this is how I do. I joke that they're gonna have to tap me and drain it. because I mean, it's just a spinal tap is how they do it. They clear out some of the fluid. They run some tests on it just to make sure, but otherwise, like, just getting that fluid out of there should help. Some people have to have these done like pretty often. They did recommend losing weight because it can help with the amount of fluid that you have, which I understand. I know I'm not a thin girl, and I know I could be healthier, and I should probably get some weight off. So I have been working on that. I've actually lost 10 pounds, which is like amazing for me. I feel good about that, but I do have a long ways to go, and I am trying to be very real about it and not sugarcoat everything. I'm gonna be real here. I am very nervous because this appointment could change a lot. If they want to do a spinal tap, that makes me very nervous because of how it affected my son, and saw how bad of headaches he got, and the nausea and vomiting, and it was just very rough on him. So there's just a lot running through my head, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself until I talk to them. It could be as easy as like, oh well, keep losing weight and go home. I just don't know. So we'll see how this goes. All right, let's head in. All right, my appointment is done. It kind of went exactly how I was expecting it to go. The doctor was very nice, listened to all my concerns. I felt heard, which is like important for me. So the outcome is basically weight loss is going to kind of be the fix all for this problem. He said he would like to see me to lose 15 or 20 pounds, which that's not a large number for me. I definitely could lose that. So I feel like this could be a little bit confusing. This is not just like a doctor saying, oh, you need to lose weight because you have this going on. He explained the entire reason of why weight loss is associated with fixing this issue that I have. He does think that the pressure in my brain is too high. So I said too much fluid, and he said, no, it's not too much fluid. That would actually be a very dangerous thing. He said it's the pressure is too high. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused on that whole situation, but he did explain everything. I was just a little bit overwhelmed, but he did such a good job at explaining like why weight loss is connected to fixing this issue. So he does want to see me do that, but because my optic nerve is being affected and can be damaged permanently if it's not fixed, he wants to do a spinal tap on me, which is where they check the pressure in my spinal fluid. Thankfully, he put the order in for Fairbanks Memorial, so I can have that done in Fairbanks. I don't have to have it done here in Anchorage. I am really thankful for that, because the thought of like having a spinal tap done here, and if I get those crazy migraines that Landon had, that could put me in Anchorage for a while, and I don't really want to be away from home for that long. So I will be having a spinal tap done probably in the next week or two to check the pressure. Once he does check the pressure, if the pressure is at a certain point, he's going to have to put me on a diuretic, which helps me get rid of the fluids, along with losing the weight. And then if it's at like a tolerable amount, he told me numbers, but I don't think that, I don't want to like put false information if like another doctor says something else. But basically, if it's at a certain amount, he said I can just continue to lose weight, and it should correct itself. I do get these like crazy headaches once in a while, and he thinks that they're not really associated with it. I do have like a baseline headache all the time, and then occasionally they get really bad. He thinks those are just regular migraines. He did prescribe me a migraine medication to take like on the spot, not like a daily medication. That's kind of how the appointment went. I am going to go check in the hotel. I actually have a really, really bad headache right now, so I'm gonna go take some Tylenol and ibuprofen, and then probably lay down for a little while because my head really hurts right now. I don't know. I haven't had a lot to drink. I haven't had a lot of water. I tried drinking and water in one word. That didn't, it's fantastic. Anyways, I'm gonna go lay down for a little while, and then I am going to go see, I want to call her Sherry Beth because that's what Adam calls her in his vlogs. I'm gonna go see Sherry Leg and hang out with her tonight. So anyways, let's head to the hotel. everybody. I did not do good at vlogging today. The appointment was just a little bit heavy on me, and I mean, it was exactly what I expected it to be, but there was a lot of anxiety going into it because these appointments are just not always, I feel like there's always surprises and there's always things that I didn't think of, or like, oh, it's not that, it's this, and then you have to have brain surgery, or like all those things were running through my head. So it was just a lot of stress. So I kind of just spent the day decompressing. I went over to Adam and Sherry's and hung out with Sherry for a while. Adam had something going on, so I just hung out with Sherry and we had dinner, and it was fantastic. Just chill. That is my favorite, is when I just get to visit with people, and I really just enjoyed their company. I always do. Tomorrow is actually Sherry's birthday, but I'm gonna be going over there for dinner as well tomorrow. I think I'm going to use this time to just kind of relax and have kind of a momcation. I don't know what to call it. I feel like a weight has been lifted a little bit and I can kind of sit and relax, and I'm gonna use this tomorrow. I'm just going to relax all day. I brought a puzzle. Do you want to see my puzzle? I was really excited when I found this on Amazon. It's ice cream. Is that not amazing? I think it's only 300 pieces, so I feel like I can do that in like a couple hours probably. Something for me to do, but also like keep my mind busy. All right, I am going to end this one. I will show you my room in the next video because this is my favorite place to stay in Anchorage. I absolutely love it. The smell of the lobby. It sounds so silly, but it just smells so good down there. When you walk in, it's like the smell of the hotel. I don't know, I love it. Anyways, thank you guys for coming along on my traveling day and going to see the neurologist. I'm just going to snuggle up in bed and relax, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm going to sleep uninterrupted and just relax. So, all right, thank you guys for coming along. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!